In this video, we're going to be discussing ways that you can train endurance when you're at home or confined to a limited space. We define endurance as the ability to exercise continuously for extended periods without tiring, and that includes both muscular endurance and our kind of cardiovascular system endurance. It's important for the squash player because it allows us to keep producing and supplying energy to our muscles, whether that's by aerobic pathways or anaerobic pathways, and that allows us to maintain a high work output with a minimum of performance deterioration. The exercises we're going to be looking at are going to be the squat thrust or the mountain climber, our tuck jump, our lunge, our lateral touch and ghosting. So for our squat thrust exercise, we're going to start in a press up position with our legs fully extended. From that position, we're then going to jump, push one knee in, push the other leg out, and then jump, switch and repeat. So every time we're pushing one leg in, the other leg's coming out, kind of like a piston effect. While you're doing this, make sure you're controlling your body weight, arms extended, keep your core braced, don't let the lower back sag in, try and keep the upper body as still and as stable as you can, and all the movement coming through the hips, knees and ankles as those legs come in and out. For our tuck jump exercise, we're going to start on the spot and we're jumping and bringing our knees up to our chest. Now the easier way to do these is to do your tuck and then for the next movement just have a little bounce. So you're jumping knees up, little bounce, jumping knees up, little bounce. If you want to make it a little bit tougher, repeating the same exercise but without the bounce in between. So just jumping, pushing the knees up to the chest. Either way that you do it, make sure you're landing softly, make sure you're not landing with the legs completely straight, absorbing the force and then going into the next move. For our lunge, we're going to start in a standing position and from there we're just going to step out into our lunge, making sure that that front knee doesn't go too far beyond the foot, trying to keep that knee almost level with the ankle and then pushing back out of the front leg, pulling with the back leg back to that starting point and then repeating on the other side. Because we're doing this as an endurance-based exercise, try and keep a nice steady tempo. It's not super fast, but we're not slowing it down too much in between, just working in and out. Imagine almost like a lunge in a game, lunging on one leg back to the start, lunging on the other leg. While we're doing it, keep the core braced, don't let the body sag forwards too much or be too bolt upright, core engaged, everything else balanced, just pushing through each leg for each lunge. For our lateral touch exercise, we're just going to set a small area out so I've got room just to shuffle from side to side. I'm going to use a little marker on the floor so I could use balls or maybe a racket handle to touch, and I'm just going to quickly dip in and out of those movements. So I'm going to shuffle to the side, touch, straight back up, shuffle to the other side, touching. So just moving back and forth across that small space, but really working on the lateral movement here and getting the quick feet in between. Our ghosting is going to be dictated by exactly how much space you have available. If you're in a very, very small space, the ghosting is literally going to be more or less on the spot, just maybe one step in and out. If you've got a little bit more space available, if you can maybe go into a garden or some kind of a driveway area, then we can make the ghosting a little bit longer. But either way, it's going to be quick steps out, playing the shot, quick steps back to the middle. So trying to ghost as if you were on a squash court, but adapting your movement in terms of how much space that you're going to have available for your individual workout.